welcome back to another episode of The Battle! Today we're doing Kratos versus Asura, which is God of War versus Asura's Wrath. This was uploaded 3 days ago. I am so late to this. I am so sorry. I did not get notified by this, but I saw other people did it. I'm like, well, I'm late. And yeah, I've been doing a lot of Jeffrey Dahmer and other movie trailer stuff, as you could saw. Um, the reason why I haven't uploaded episode 8 of Jeffrey Dahmer is because there is one part that I said I need to find the video and probably show it on here. I'm trying to find that real quick. That's the only scene I'm gonna let you guys, see the video, because I've seen a lot of people show the show, but then later they talk, like they removed it and talk about it. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to find the episode. So without further ado, I don't want to waste any more time. Let's get into this death battle. Am I getting copyrighted if I say that? Okay, thank God. I was about to say
Kratos versus Asura.
The
Kratos
ghost of
versus
Sparta
Asura,
versus the wrathful destructor. Cause sometimes you just want to punch a god in the face. He's Wiz and I'm Boomstick.
I myself, I don't know about this, but I watched Jack play God of War, so I got some info, I guess.
In the beginning, the primordials waged war across existence, a series of cosmic clashes that birthed the universe.
Boom! Now that's what I call a big bang.
From Ceto's death, the oceans would flow. From Uranus's strikes, the stars were spawned, and so forth. Thus, the world itself was born from violence.
Oh.
Starting the whole messy cycle, Uranus was overthrown by his Titan son, Kronos, who was overthrown by his Olympian son, Zeus, who battled his own son, Kratos.
As a classic bastard child of Zeus,
Part God,
Kratos
part
was
mortal,
left
plus
among Spartan
1,000 years! Goddamn, it's more than Darkiplier!
Winning many
Elias
battles
gets
until finally cornered by
like all
ruthless
boys
barbarians.
God damn it, I did it really fast!
You're kicking my ass, and my life is yours. A deal was made, and Kratos was joined at the bone with the Blades of Chaos, a set of chain swords, and basically a badass whirlwind of flame and steel.
But
the only thing I know about this is from Jacksepticeye, so you gotta bear with me. I have no info on this.
Permanently marked by the ashes of his wife and daughter. He was, forevermore, the ghost of Sparta.
So, he was kinda understandably really pissed off. Time for a new god of war. The gods were crapping their togas in fear as the new god of war took out his rage on all of them. And got some new gear out of it, too.
With Poseidon's trident and Icarus's wings, Kratos dominated both sea and sky.
Yeah,
he
this
also
Greek
has a
gods.
tendency to carry powerful severed heads, like Medusa's.
And the claws of Hades could steal souls, even the soul of Hades himself. Should have thought that one through, man.
Neither Perseus or Hercules were a match for Kratos.
Damn, really?
Helios, the sun god capable
did
of
I
moving
really have to show
stars
that?
and spreading light across the entire underworld.
He fought Atlas, the Titan of Strength, who broke the load-bearing pillar of the universe. So Kratos forced him to hold up the cosmos on his own instead.
And he could do it with just one hand, according to the novelization.
Even his
What?
pappy Kronos failed to stop him. You know, the guy who overthrew the primordial that punched the universe into existence?
Causing shockwaves that moved over a quadrillion times faster than light. A frankly
So,
incomprehensible
Big Bang
feat.
Theory.
Then there's Daddy Zeus.
Who proved
Daddy
a serious challenge until Kratos
Daddy
proved
Zeus,
his
are you
ultimate weapon,
kidding?
the
You know what?
blade
You know
of
what?
Olympus.
Just leave it. Just
It
leave it
can
out.
make tornadoes, lightning, force fields. Oh, and it can stamp the hell out of you. It siphons godly energy and can pull enough to even kill Zeus. Like father, like son.
Even while Kratos
Ha!
ultimately
Like
released
father,
hope
like son. I
across
don't-
the Greek world, he could only do so after annihilating everything.
Like a badass, he was unstoppable, non-stop killing and sex and even more killing. And yet, he couldn't be any more depressed.
His wife and daughter were still gone. What was he to do?
He didn't know. He wandered aimlessly for years, somehow stumbling into Norse mythology where he met Faye, his second wife. Good start, buddy.
Kratos had a new lease on life, but he could not escape his past mistakes.
There's a reason he hid his swords in a dingy basement. Even so, Faye insisted he could do better. So he became a dad to a new boy.
Easily the toughest task he ever undertook, especially after Faye unfortunately died of a mysterious illness.
Damn it, not
Oh,
again. But hey,
I
it wasn't
remember
Kratos'
that.
fault this time. And Faye left the tools he'd need to keep the boy safe, including the Leviathan axe.
Far from the whirling rage of the Blades of Chaos, the Leviathan axe was deliberate and mighty, said to rival Mjolnir itself.
Thor wishes Mjolnir was as cool as this axe. It's imbued with ice magic and a poison even the gods fear. It can be summoned to Kratos' hand from a distance, and it even shatters souls.
Kratos may have once been a sword of vengeance, but with his new weapons and a new purpose, he stood as a shield against the godly Asir.
Too bad he just can't help but get in trouble with gods. But now he knew how to control his anger.
Which is even more important than it sounds. Kratos' Spartan rage summons an inner strength with magical properties.
He can even get so pissed off that he straight up heals himself. That seems like the opposite of what should happen.
Not
Yeah,
always
that
problematic,
should see the
and
opposite.
Kratos wields plenty of new weapons and relics to channel his rage through.
Like the Draupnir ring, which can summon a bunch of wind spears. They can absorb all types of energy and blast it back.
wow.
He even has relics and magic that can warp space and slow down time.
Naturally, he contested with the strongest of the Norse gods, including the god of thunder Thor, who was powerful enough to fight the fire giant Surtur and the world serpent Jormungandr at the same time.
Oh, and that
Damn.
fire giant would be the cause of actual Ragnarok. You can't defeat me, Thor. I know, but he can.
Well, not exactly. Freyr, the rain god, held off Ragnarok for a considerable time on his own, and the sheer power of Ragnarok shook Yggdrasil down to its very roots.
That's the world tree, which
Wow.
is like a literal tree that connects the whole universe.
According to Freya, the tree's very existence supports all of creation among its boughs.
Guys, I'm
Every
actually,
strand transcending
I'm actually
time,
interested in
transcending
this.
space.
I haven't played a game. I only
Comes
watched
back
Jack
to the
play it,
tree.
so bear with me. I don't know that
Kratos
much.
lives in a really big treehouse.
In his quest to free the Norse world,
Kill most
Kratos
debris.
reclaimed old weapons by reckoning with his past sins, even taking up the blade of Olympus.
Cross the unit. What the hell?
He actually got
Defeated
defeated
Achilles,
dead.
Hercules,
And
Thor,
now
and
the
all of these.
boy is a man and
Yeah,
also a
man.
bear.
Kratos made a lifetime of mistakes, but this future would be different. He'd be more than he was in the past. Not just a god of war, but a leader, a father, and a defender. A god of hope. Long ago, a demigod fell from the heavens, only
A
to rise
demigod,
from the depths
okay.
of Naraka after 12,000 years.
After 12,000 years, he's free to punch everything dumb enough to get in his way. He was the demigod of wrath, Asura.
Alongside
Asura,
7 other demigod
Race
generals, Asura
demigod,
served as defender of
28
humanity against
Pacifically,
the
12,500 plus
spirit
years old.
monsters
Goddamn,
infesting
father
the
and a
world.
And
husband,
the
former
demigods
member.
battled the Goma by
family,
wielding a
friends,
mystic
friends.
energy formed from human prayer.
Put him in
Mantra.
Marvel
By
vs.
advancing
Cap.
technology with Mantra, the Guardian Generals became essentially hyper-powerful mystic cyborgs. They could
Bear
each
with me,
harness
I
Mantra
don't
through
know
different
this.
emotional
That one I don't know. I don't know.
affinities.
I
August,
don't
he was
remember
greedy.
Jack played it. I don't
Yasha, he was
remember.
melancholy.
I'll give
Anybody
you
comment
that.
down below if actually Jack played it? I gotta rewatch it
Tapping
again. The
into
only
his
thing I
wrath,
know of
Asura
the
can take
God
many
of War
forms
is
for
because
battle,
of Jack.
like the 6-armed Vajra, a state powerful enough to subdue the embodiment of the planet's will in the source of the Goma, Vlitra.
But
What?
he wasn't angry enough to put Goma Vlitra down for good. At least not
This
yet.
is not a Greek
Of course,
god,
since
right?
it's literally powered by wrath.
I'm trying
no
to
enemy
get
of
this
Asura's would
in
be
my mind.
stupid enough to do something that would make him even more mad, right? Right?
Funny you should say that.
God damn it.
First off, Asura is not some one-dimensional anger machine. In myth, the Asuras were powerful and aggressive beings, sure, but not inherently evil, just like Asura himself. He's a warrior, but also a husband with a daughter, Mithra,
And Mithra has the unique power to supercharge Mantra energy.
which gave Asura's prideful commander, Deus, an idea. If he could weaponize Mithra, literally wiring her up to a super weapon, the Guardian Generals could maybe finally end Goma Vlitra for good.
Well,
Whoa,
obviously Asura
okay.
wasn't gonna go along with that. So Deus framed Asura for killing the Emperor, murdered his wife, kidnapped Mithra, and then just straight up killed him. What a dick.
But true to
Yeah.
his nature, Asura was literally too angry to die. So long
What?
as a single part of his body remains and can possess mantra, he can climb back out of Naraka, a sort of limbo underworld between life and death. Thanks to some coaxing from a strange golden spider, he did just that, with an all-new purpose in mind.
Make the gods pay!
Yay!
They're calling
I
themselves
guess.
gods now. Turns out they're all assholes who started sacrificing thousands of innocent people to try to power up. So Asura got really
What?
pissed off.
And through his rage, Asura's power exploded, rising enough to throw giants like ragdolls, shatter whole moons, and destroy a fellow deity, Wyzen.
Who could dwarf the planet and wreck it with just a finger? Look at this!
Asura is so
Damn.
powerful, his soul cannot be manipulated by the Goma or the deities. He can propel himself with mantra to fly, harden his fist to break steel, fire explosive energy blasts.
And headbutt you so hard you wish you could die even faster! The dude literally stockpiles anger into a burst of energy that can one-shot even the toughest of foes. And when he goes unlimited mode, he can rapid-fire those super attacks without overheating.
Asura's vengeance quest wasn't all shouting and explosions, though. I mean, it was a lot of that, but he also tried to protect people from the gods, including a girl who very much reminded him of his own daughter.
Yeah, Asura's the kind of guy who wants to be a great dad, but all he knows how to do is punch anything that upsets his kid. Like that one dad that knocks out a ref at a Little League game.
And then the gods killed that girl too, along with her whole village, sparking Asura to unleash his berserker aura.
You know how the gods were sacrificing thousands of people to power up? Well, Asura got so freaking angry, he built up enough mantra to match them, even though they've been building up energy for thousands of years. Seriously, guys, you're pissing off the guy who literally gets more powerful the angrier he gets. What did you think was gonna happen?
Yet even
Yeah.
in berserker mode, Asura never lost total control.
Berserker Asura adds even more extra arms, and they're big and glowy now. The man can launch so much angry mantra he wiped out the god's whole space fleet in seconds.
Asura's anger raised to levels so high even he couldn't contain it.
Damn!
Squishing into his wrath form.
Even though it hurts Asura while he's in it, this form is still perfect for absolutely shit-stomping a snobby demigod's face in. It's okay though, his brother-in-law punched the edge out of him.
Yasha saw the error of the deity's senseless sacrifices and teamed up with Asura for a coup against Deus.
Awesome, they're bros again! Just in time for Asura to hit his former boss with so much mantra that he burst, then dive into the planet's core to obtain power equal to 1,000 arms! His mantra form, finally, a power capable of killing Vlitra in a big planet-busting blast!
Deus was defeated and Gaia
Whoa.
was saved. Yet, Asura's wrath hadn't been quelled.
Title drop!
It turns out that spider that guided him was actually Chakravartin, the creator of mantra and the entire universe.
And everyone's
What?
suffering was part of his plan to make Asura his heir. Chakra kidnapped Mithra, because of course he did, and tested Asura in the form of a massive golden Buddha statue. Check out the size of it! The
I
thing
was
can
about to
literally
say, it
hold a
looks like
galaxy
Buddhism.
in its palm. Naturally, Asura and the statue threw heads.
Enter the mantra reactor. Capable of holding 7 trillion souls, Asura instead used it as a vessel for a far greater power.
His
Whoa,
own unfiltered
okay.
rage. At last, Asura could show the world his real colors.
Everyone from the humans to the 7 deities to Chakravartin saw Asura's anger as a weapon, a sword for tyranny, when that was never who he was. His rage was really a shield to protect humanity, and most of all, his daughter.
A shield larger than a planet! Unbound by his past limits, Asura's ultimate destructor form effortlessly punched through asteroids larger than nebulas, dodged planet-sized lasers moving 2 quadrillion times faster than light, and
Jeez.
obliterated whole stars!
Chakravartin was understandably impressed and offered Asura a chance to take his place. Asura smiled at the offer and extended his arm.
Right into Chakra's face, as if he was gonna let some god trample over more worlds. Instead, he literally beat the QTEs out of God, obliterating him and his plans in a cosmic explosion.
But with Chakravartin dead, so was the concept of mantra itself. Those who depended on it could not survive, including Asura.
Hey, as long as Mithra was fine, it was worth it. Besides, he'll reincarnate billions of years later, still kicking ass, ready to smack a random thug, a meteor, or Ryu, right in the balls.
It's interesting. Despite the dangers of uncontrolled anger, Asura's wrath gave him the power to save everything. All because of just one thing.
Some bastard made his daughter cry, so they had to pay. Now that's a god I can get behind.
All right, the combatants are set. And
Why is he in a Fortnite?
possibilities.
It's time for a death battle!
Let's go! Oh? Kratos, the god of war. Oh. He was just there. Am I getting blind? What? What the? This is not a death battle.
It's true then. The god of war is on Gaia. But not for long. You do not want this fight.
Oh!
Run!
Oh, we're actually now we're going on to the fight. All right. Oh. Ooh. Jeez. Ah! Oh. Okay, you are breaking stuff now. Ooh. 6 arms. Austria. Oh, Jesus. I'm so focused on the animation. Oh. Oh. Ah.
You let your wrath consume you. I have been down that road before.
He did.
Very well.
Ooh. Is this gonna be a short fight or a long fight? We're about a 10-minute long one. What the hell? Jeez. Is it 1,000 arms? Is that 1,000 arms I see? Oh my god! Ooh. That's it? You can't just... You can't just die like that, right? Oh, there you go. It's because you saw your daughter, didn't you? Oh! What is this, an alternate portal? Where are we? Alright, okay, oh.
This is
Ooh. Austria, the destruction. The destructor. I'm so sorry. God damn. Yo, Kratos, I don't know you can handle this. Kratos, I don't think you can get. What the hell? You're just taking it in. Oh, I forgot. Oh, I forgot he could do that.
Death has not earned me yet, Titan.
Huh. Yeah, he did battle a lot of Titans. Ooh.
But you
Ooh.
deserve a worthy end.
I mean, coming from a god like you, okay, I don't worship any gods other than Jesus, but I know about Greek mythology. I'm just gonna say that. I know about Greek mythology. Ooh. So Kratos won? I'm assuming Kratos won? I'm just gonna assume Kratos won. Oh, he's...
You are a monster no longer.
Oh.
I never was.
Wow. That was easy, I guess, for you. Yeah, go home to your son, please. Oh no. The daughter is crying. KO? Dang, I was about to say KO!
His wrath really is gone. But are we sure this is how it'd go? Even though Asura can blow up stars?
Asura had some amazing displays of apocalyptic destruction, but the full scope of their speed, experience, versatility, and power sheds a surprising light.
Oh, we got
At
4
first glance,
categories
speed
in this
seems
one.
like a shoo-in for Asura. Kratos is quick, but he never dodged a universe-crossing laser.
That doesn't mean he couldn't. Remember, as usual, we look at these characters at their peak, free from gameplay restrictions.
Yeah, we're looking at everything in canon, and Kratos fought and killed Helios, the sun god.
From the moment he's introduced, Helios is emphasized to be immensely powerful. Without Helios, darkness would shroud everything. His light was fast enough to illuminate the entire underworld while Kratos sailed through it, taking
Oh,
a few
wow.
hours at most.
So, kinda hard to quantify, but that's consistent with the shockwaves the primordials caused that spawned the universe.
Arguments could be made for which is faster, the primordial shockwaves or Chakravartin's intergalactic lasers. Since it's so close, it's safest to assume their speeds are generally even.
Oh,
But what
wow,
does speed
okay.
matter if you don't know how to use it? Let's cover experience. Asura lived across centuries, obviously a lot longer than Kratos.
And while Kratos eventually learned to control his rage, Asura pretty much always had that control.
So Asura easily takes experience. But when it comes to versatility, he couldn't match all the weapons and abilities Kratos had.
Sure, Asura's quite skilled and a monster at martial arts, but his fighting style mostly relies on one thing.
A whole lot of punching.
Kratos' weapons, magic, runes, relics, and even his rage gave him far more options in combat, slowing down
Oh,
time,
yeah.
healing injuries, and most importantly, multiple weapons that could drain a variety of energies, like mantra.
Yeah, when Asura loses all his mantra
Oh.
energy, that's it for him. So the Dropnir spears and the Blade of Olympus gave Kratos exactly what he needed: versatility and multiple ways to
Okay,
finish
so
this
who
for
got
good
power
before Asura
then?
just comes crawling back out of the underworld.
If he could, Asura's resurrections take years or whole centuries, days at best.
But all this assumes Kratos could match Asura's crazy strength. All roads lead to power, which should go to Asura, right? Look at what he can do! If this came down to who made the bigger kaboom, he'd kick Kratos' ass in 2 seconds.
But a closer examination of their feats reveals the truth.
At his peak, Asura overpowered Chakravartin. annihilating that cosmic golden god.
By measuring the dimensions of Chakravartin's body and scaling it up to match the size of this galaxy-eclipsing statue, we can determine its volume. Add in the density of gold, for good measure assuming the form is solid throughout, and its mass far exceeds not just our galaxy, but our entire observable universe.
Destroying that big golden god would need energy on par with obliterating our universe 91,000 times.
Dang, you guys did all that math?
However, the same idea applies to Ragnarok shaking the roots of Yggdrasil.
Ragnarok is obviously a bit of a different beast than Kratos, but what really matters is what Freyr did.
Right, Freyr, a god comparable to Kratos, held back Ragnarok's power for a significant time.
So Kratos should be capable of the same level of power, or even more.
Using an official map and knowing the world tree's branches encompass all of existence, we can measure its size and volume.
And we know this map is accurate because it shows these two realms conjoined, which we see in-game.
Even if we assume the Tree of the Realms is only 1% solid, a significant lowball that Kratos should easily scale above, shaking such an incomprehensibly large structure would require enough force to destroy our universe's mass energy 9 million times over.
That's 100 times greater than Chakravartin's destruction. And this isn't some one-off outlier. I mean, a realm-shattering supergiant doesn't sound too different from the other Titans and Olympians Kratos defeated.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's easy to think that we never see Kratos do anything that matches Asura, but we do. Helios' speed matches Chakravartin, and Kratos outsped him. Atlas is strong enough to lift all of reality, and Kratos overpowered him. Kronos defeated the creator of the universe in a one-on-one fight, same as Asura, and Kratos killed Kronos. Add in the clear numerical comparison of Chakravartin, Ragnarok, and Yggdrasil, and Kratos takes the edge in power.
But hey, Capcom, if you give us Asura's Wrath 2, we'll try this again.
That'd be pretty awesome.
Asura's The Sun Rises. The god of wrath was Kratos.
The winner is Kratos.
But what if...
There was an alternate ending? What? But then that means... Okay. Wait. Then the alternate ending means who won that? Oh. Kratos. We got like what? 30 seconds of it? Oh. What? But...
And that concludes my pitch for Asura's Wrath 2. The end.
Oh.
Next time on Death.
I was about to say something. Is that Ghost Rider? Ghost Rider versus... Yeah, Ghost Rider. Ghost Rider versus Spa. Okay, I know Ghost Rider. Okay. The reason why I know Ghost Rider is because I watched a movie that is named Ghost Rider. So basically, I got a good advantage on that. While in this case, I did not get a good advantage because number one, Jack played it and I never played it. And number two, I don't know the characters that much. I am so sorry. But thanks for watching. If you like it, hit like and subscribe. I want to see more of Death Battle. If you guys really want to do it, I could do like other Death Battles previous. If you guys recommend it, leave a comment down below. And I'll see you guys in the next reaction. Bye!